We have a voicemail number, and that number is 219-2-David-P. Here is a caller with a financial question trying to safeguard their friend. Let's take a listen to this, and then we'll talk about it.
Hi, David. This is Angie from Milwaukee. I have a friend. He's 34 and is from Ghana.
Mm-hmm.
He's been in America 2 years and wants to save for a house.
Beautiful.
His idea was to put all kinds of money in his 401k, and when he had enough, take it out and use that money as a down payment. I tried to explain to him that's a bad idea because he would pay a lot in taxes and penalties. I'm wondering, other than a standard savings account, would you recommend something else?
So listen, your instincts are completely correct. This is not a financial advice show. Everybody's individual situation should be reviewed with, a financial advisor you trust, ideally a fee-only financial advisor. But I do have some background in this. I do have a master's degree in financial planning. And so here's my thought on using a 401k for a down payment. There's a lot of reasons not to do it. You will owe income tax on the withdrawal. You may even, if it puts you into the next tax bracket, you may even end up paying more tax on that than you pay on income. Remember, it's a marginal tax rate. If you're younger than 59 and a half, you will owe a 10% penalty on the money that you withdraw. You can never repay the account, and so you lose years of tax-free earnings, which is the whole point of a 401k. So I would not go in that direction. There's also the possibility of borrowing against the 401k. Now, there were some special provisions done around COVID on withdrawals. I don't know about, I'm talking about in a non-COVID situation. You can borrow up to $50,000 or half the value of the account, whichever is less from your 401k. If you are using it to purchase a house, but you've got to repay that loan, usually within 5 years. If you leave the job, you've got to repay it. There's a bunch of reasons not to do it. So generally speaking, and this is not personalized advice, do not use time in the market, right? Leave the money in the 401k. If you want something better than a savings account for saving for the down payment in the short term, if you're talking about years, you could look at extremely low cost index funds. Now, there is risk with those. The money, they can lose value. If you've got a 4-year time horizon before you want to do the down payment, over 4 years, the market could well lose value. But then you're avoiding a penalty, and you would just pay capital gains on the gains there. So not specifically tailored to anybody, but I would be really hesitant to take money out of a 401k for a house down payment. I would try to plan ahead and think about using a different vehicle if that's the goal. All right. I don't know why people are even calling me with these questions, but I feel comfortable talking about it. Always check with a financial advisor. We have a great bonus show today. We will talk about the communion abortion controversy with Joe Biden. We will talk about Texas Governor Greg Abbott announcing a down payment on a border wall. What? We're back at this? You've got to hear what's going on. It's bonkers. And we will also talk about, remember that guy Ammon Bundy, the anti-government militant who led the armed takeover of a U.S. wildlife refuge? That guy is now running for governor in Idaho. We will talk about all of those stories and more on today's bonus show. Get instant access by becoming a member at joinpacman.com, and we'll see you on the bonus show today.